Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Underhood Show presented by Mel Hambelton Ford. My name is Phil Nightingale. Morning, Josh.
Good morning.
Josh Prophet, our service director, here to take your calls at 316-462-3673. Josh, it's crazy. Feels like we haven't been here for so long.
It is very crazy.
But it has been. It has been a couple weeks since we've been on live because of the holidays and everything. So I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff and everything else, too. So let's get this show fired off. I know everybody's been missing us. I get it.
Here we are.
Here we are. So 316-462-3673. Hey, that's the number to dial up. Anybody, think ailing your car, tires, brakes, batteries, anything you want to talk about in the automobile world, we'd love to take your calls and give you a great price package valued over $130 for each and every caller. Only show and know you get paid to call in on. So let's get the phones ringing. And Josh, as always, what's in our lovely package?
So we're going to mail it out to you, but it's going to consist of the works, which is an oil change and tire rotation. We use Motorcraft oil and filter products here at Mel Hambelton Ford. While we're performing that, we're also going to complete a multi-point inspection on your vehicle, checking out your brakes, tires, steering, suspension, all the safety-related components on the vehicle. Just make sure that it's ready to go for that next 5,000 miles of driving. You'll also receive $10 to Mel's Diner, so you get yourself something to eat and drink while you're here with us at the big corner. Complete nitrogen for your tires, so you get all the great benefits that nitrogen has to offer for your vehicle. And then a BG products package, which is going to consist of a can of MOA or motor oil additive for your engine oil, and then a can of CF5 for your fuel system. Again, just getting that vehicle geared up and ready to go for that next 5,000 miles of driving.
All right, let's get the phones ringing. 316-462-3673. Anyway, morning, Jeffrey. Morning, Delbert. Morning, I guess we got everybody commenting on here this morning. So anyway, hey, let's get the phones ringing. And as you dial the number, 316-462-3673 comes in our main desk right here at the dealership. And girls tell them you're calling in on the Facebook page, and we'll dial you up in here and get you going.
So we, let's. I'm going to throw a trivia question out there. We're going to start out easy. Is that okay? You good with that?
I'm good.
Okay.
Roll it up.
What is the name of our general maintenance service facility?
I'm lost too.
You're lost too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were to pull into an oil change or a simple service, where would you take that?
Oh, it's okay. Now okay. Now
what would we call that?
The main facility threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good with that? You're good with that?
I'm good. Let's get it ringing. Anybody calling for that, we'll get the price package too. So
kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit about today. So we'll see. Right. We'll see how this goes.
Let's see if we can get the phones ringing. Let's get somebody on here. What is the name of our facility
for maintenance?
There you go. Okay.
Service maintenance.
Pretty simple. Hey, Jeffrey, you got to call in, buddy. 316-462-3673. That's how you get the price package. Not on the chat line. Got to call in. Come on, Jeff. Give us a call, buddy. Okay. Josh, some exciting news this week. Ford announced the Ford Lightning order bank is open.
Yeah.
We got our first one in this week. I got it in. Got the order in.
Yeah.
And I got to do a little more studying so I know everything about it. But the base model is called a Pro.
Okay.
And then you've got the XLT, then you got Lariat, and then you got Platinum. And that's kind of the four models they put out there for that situation to look at from that part. So, and the first guy came in on our order, and he's a good long-time customer. Got the first order bank number in here, and he ordered a Platinum.
Very good.
So we got that ready to go here for him else too. So we'll start rolling out more. This is called phase one of the Lightning. And for those of you who don't know what the Lightning is, it's a 100% electric truck. It's a cool truck. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and everything else. Just excited to get that. Got a few more Broncos rolling in the door. And again, we got our 3 demos here. Finally, the 2 doors here. If you want to come out and take those 3 demos for a test drive, and yes, we can sell them at the end of this month. And so we're going to be ready here to announce how we're going to sell those 3 units. I will tell you that one of them is going to be in an auction.
Very
auction
cool.
Off.
Yeah, very cool.
So
yeah, that's super exciting.
The 2-door just got here not too long ago, so it's not got many miles on it, stuff like that. I drove it. It's a manual transmission. It is fun to drive. You got to come check it out. Josh, have you taken the 2-door out?
I have not.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know. I keep saying that I need to get out there on it. And then the other day we had a Maverick, a hybrid Maverick show up, and I wanted to drive it too, and miss the opportunity for that as well. So
yeah, so it left, it's gone and out of here too. So from that part, so
very excited for this Lightning. I really excited to see the truck. I don't know if you'd heard from the trainer at all, or if they were going to be coming around.
While we're sitting here, I'm going to send him a text and see if he can
with one of those. or if you have any idea of an ETA of when one may show up from that side. So
The Lightning.
yeah,
They haven't started building them yet,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're just now getting the orders in there and stuff like that from that part. Now.
Yeah, I'll be very excited to see that Lightning. Just the stats that they put out there and the training courses that we've took on it already. It's going to be so weird not having a full size truck that you don't hear the engine on. But
Yeah,
we'll get there.
we will get there. So anyway, anybody going to call us up and tell us what our facility is to get your oil changed at? Give us a ring. Get the free. It's an easy, simple question. Easy way to get it. 316-462-3673. Anyway, Josh, still talking about new products and things like that too. The Mavericks are starting to roll in very well. Like you said, they're all sold. That's the problem. They're all sold and everything else. We've got over 100 of them in the order bank from that part. So, but we still have our demo here. So if you want to come out and check out a Maverick and drive it, it's cool. It's fun, exciting, have a little pickup like that. And then also the hybrid, which is sold out for the 22 model year. And I had a guy call me last night and say, hey, I want to order one of those Mavericks. I said, I'd love to order it for you, but you got to be a 2.0 liter. And he goes, why can't I get the Maverick? I said, because it's pre-sold. It's already sold out.
On the hybrid.
42 miles to the gallon with that thing. And that's why everybody's excited about that too. So it's going to be an interesting morning too. So morning, Fred. Anyway, everybody, what is the name of our facility to come and get the oil changed at? And I'm going to spit it out. And all you got to do is call in 316-462-3673. Get the great price package, 5,000-mile service, maintenance plan, everything else for you. $130 value just for telling us what the name of that facility is. So, figured we have a question caller by now, Josh.
Yeah, so we got the Lightning is what you're looking or getting ready to come up. So these at the end of this month, you're able to release the 3 Broncos that we have, and that's all dealers that have the courtesy and those in their courtesy transportations are able to do that. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically, kind of what happened there is in the courtesy transportation program, you're supposed to have to leave them in there for 180 days.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened is with this late production thing and all the roofs and all that kind of things, like I said, we got our first one a long time ago, but we just got this 2-door. So a lot of dealers didn't get the chance to have them very long. So to make it fair and even for all the dealers, we all have to wait until January 31. So basically February 1 is the first date anybody can sell their CTP units out there. So
yeah,
I thought that was very fair, very easy.
Makes it where it's everybody's at the same time, which is good for sure.
Yes.
Got a caller on the line here. We'll get them patched through here, but hopefully they know the answer to our question here. Or I guess my question. I don't know. See what we'll get them patched through and see if they know the answer here. Here we go. Let's go to the phone and talk to Jeff. Jeff, you're on live with Under the Hood. Go ahead.
Your answer to your question is a quick lane, right?
That is correct. Thank you. Thank you very much for.
Jeff put it down on the chat line there.
Put it on the chat. So, but thanks for calling in and answering that question for us. So we'll get that package mailed out to you. All right.
All right, not a problem.
Perfect. Thanks
Jeff,
for the call, buddy.
Have a good day, buddy.
You too, man. Be careful.
You too, man. All right, 316-462-3673. And I got another trivia question.
Do you?
And I already gave it out on the show, too. Name one of the 4 models of the Lightning that's coming out for 2022 in the F-150 Lightning truck. Name one of those models, the trim levels
that you can get it in.
That you can get the Lightning in. 316-462-3673. 100% electric truck. Name one of the 4 trim levels that you can get the Lightning truck in. Morning, Darren. How are you, buddy?
So yeah, I when the purpose of putting out that question out there was I wanted to talk a little bit about I guess the name of that quick lane side of things, and you see a lot. I think Chevrolet kind of has their version of it, and you see the express services or everything's indicating that it's very fast. And I guess where I was headed with that is, man, if you're going through a service or having your vehicle serviced and that's getting completed in 10, 15 minutes, there's steps that are being skipped in doing that. A quality service on a vehicle, it does take time. It takes a little bit of time to go through and rotate the tires, to do a visual inspection on everything, making sure everything's good, checking out the brakes, rotating and checking the vehicle over. There takes time to the as complex as these vehicles are and the locations that they put some of this stuff in and the undershielding that they have on these vehicles to make them more fuel efficient and aerodynamic and stuff like that. All of that adds time to be able to do a simple service to a vehicle, and the complexity of just a simple service. A lot of people just don't realize that.
Well, I still remember this a couple of years ago, Josh, and this is when we first got started in the T-shirt gun and all that kind of thing. And we had those little canisters we were filling up, and I went to go get those canisters filled up, and right next to there was one of those quick lube places. And as I walked in there, that quick lube place had like 4 cars there in those bays, kind of situated. I was in there to fill those containers, and I wasn't in there 10 minutes. And as I come back out to leave, all 4 of those cars were gone. So number one, it couldn't have got all the oil even out of those cars. I mean, the last little bit of that oil coming out is the crucial part of that, of the oil coming out of the pan. And that takes a little bit of time. But then, like you said, did they get the brakes inspected? Did they get the fluids topped off? Did they get the tires rotated? Did you have a certified technician look everything over underneath that car to make sure things are safe and good and everything else like that? Because, it used to be that we would, back in the day, wrenching with my dad at the filling station, about every 200 miles, you came in, you filled up. You had to air the tires up. You had to fill the battery up. You had to put some water in the radiator, probably put a quart of oil in it. Now we're going 5,000 miles. Of course, some people now going 8,000 to 10,000 miles, not even touching these cars.
Yeah.
You got to at least have some attention to that.
So we've got another caller on the line, another Jeff. Jeff, good morning. You're on Under the Hood. Go ahead.
Hello, boys. How are you?
Listen to this.
Whoa.
This
is called being very bored.
Are you hauling stuff this morning?
I am hauling cotton. I am.
Well, very good. So you got an answer to the second question?
I think it's the trim model, but I always buy the platinum.
They always buy.
Why is that so funny?
Why is what? You cut out us on there. What'd you say?
Why is that so funny? I thought I always got top of the line stuff.
Well, you always do. Don't trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes, you got it right. It is the platinum. There's 3 more. I guess we could keep the question going. If someone else could name the other 3 trim levels too, and keep these trivia questions going. But yeah, Jeff, you got it right. Platinum is correct. That is one of the trim levels of the Lightning pickup. Are you ready to order one of those Lightning pickups for yourself?
I actually thought I already had.
No, don't think you have.
No,
or are you ready to
do that.
Or are you ready for a new Super Duty? That may be the next question.
I'm ready for a lot of new things that you got to pay for. That's the only problem.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of sucked, doesn't it?
I think we were having this conversation the other day about combines, if I remember right.
Did you get a new combine, did you?
We did not.
How come?
No, they don't give those away.
Turns out they want money for them too.
Do they? You don't give them to you?
Exactly. No, they used to. They stopped that.
Yeah.
That green paint's a little expensive, kind of like the Ford paint.
Well, good deal. We'll stay safe hauling cotton.
Yeah, I seen your big picture you had out there of that semi. And so how many more?
That was clean is a little dirty today. This is a little wet out here.
Yeah. So how many more loads do you have? Because on the Facebook, you said you had so many more loads to go. Are you about done, or you still got rocking and rolling, or what?
I'm half. I think what I just unloaded, I think I'm half done. So I got about 22 more. 20, something like that.
Yep.
Job security.
You got somebody to drive that semi, all right?
Do what?
You got somebody that knows how to drive that semi?
Just me.
That's it?
You want? Well, no.
Like I say, if I
wasn't doing this, I'd actually have to work if I wasn't doing this. That's why I do that.
Well, I could. If I wasn't busy, I'd come out there and drive it for you.
Well, why don't I bring it in? You can detail it, and then you can just have it.
Well, I'm out on the detailing part too, but I sure, if I wasn't too busy, I'd be right out there helping you drive that thing and show you how to do that, double clutching it and all. Of course, you probably got an automatic, don't you?
No.
No?
That's too easy.
That's what I thought. That's why I probably thought you maybe had an automatic.
I think there's 18 of them in here. You'd never find that many of them.
Nope. I'd miss a few.
Well, I'll go load it and wait on you. Just head on out.
Don't hold your breath.
Go ahead and get started. I'll catch up.
Yeah, I'll catch up to you.
That's right.
I'll call you when I'm on my way.
Please do.
All right, buddy.
Wake me up. All right.
See you, man.
Again, 316-462-3673. That's a number to jump on the air here. And if you got another one of the trim levels, Platinum's been taken on the new Lightning. There's 3 more left to go. So if you want to answer that, or if you got any other automotive questions, want to talk about service related stuff on vehicles, new vehicle products, anything automotive, give us a call, 316-462-3673.
Okay. Let's get the phones ringing. 3 more trim levels on the Lightning. If you want to try to knit that up, or if you got something in your car, whatever it might be, bring it up.
So yeah, we were talking about the Quick Lane facility and what that entailed as far as maintenance, but even just the simplest of services anymore on these newer vehicles. There is complexity to it. There's a reason that a lot of people don't do it themselves. And for the expense of the service, I had somebody who was talking to him the other day, went to where they were looking at the menu board that we have over there in the service department and how much oil change was. And they had previously, the week before, went to Walmart and bought an oil and a filter. And I don't even remember what the oil was, but the amount that he spent on that, he was literally a couple dollars from paying for the complete service and having a qualified technician do the repair, look over the vehicle, check over the tire pressures, rotate the tires, all of that, and not have to deal with the mess, not have to deal with the disposal of the oil. And we're able to do that just with our volume, our buying power, because of the volume that we use on the oils and the filters and stuff like that. That's how we're able to.
Well, we're doing it 150 times a day, and we're getting pretty good at doing it and being efficient at it.
Yeah.
From that part, and we got some pretty good processes down there to take care of your car to help you get through that. But it's just there's so many things on these cars today that. I appreciate the guys that want to work on their own cars, do all that kind of stuff too. But today, with the way the cars are, the technologies in these cars and stuff like that, you need a certified technician that's doing it every day, looking at things over, and finding things when they're small instead of wait until the car breaks. Josh, is just simple things like tire pressure. Simple thing is brakes. Simple thing is tire wear. Simple thing is catching a tire on the inside edges. You can't see it's wearing. And catching it sooner. Big example I got there. I've got a good customer of mine. His son lives up in Kansas City, and car just doesn't get back here very often. But this time it was here over the holidays. Had a little bit of an issue. Brought it in, and the place he'd bought tires from up in Kansas City didn't do an alignment.
Mm-hmm.
And the first part of your tires, when you put new tires on, the first 10% or 20%, that's the quickest wearing part of your tire. And we got that. Explorer in here, got it diagnosed, got everything going, and we looked at the front tires, they're already cupped out that quick, that fast, because they didn't do an alignment. So there's simple things like that. Just like every time you drive in our quick lane, we'll be doing checking your alignment.
Yep.
And seeing what's going on with that and stuff too. So, I was talking to another guy the other day, talking about these hybrids and changing different things and stuff like that. And I said, if it was me, every time even though we put a sticker up there and tell you when to change your oil, I would be looking at every time I hit even 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25, 30 would be my number to know that's when it's time to put that thing in there for service. And so let's say I went over 31,000. Well, the next time it's going to get changed at 35, it's going to get changed a little bit quicker and stuff like that. It's the cheapest insurance you can do to your car to protect it, to help it maintain and make them run. And, just think about what's an average motor replacement cost today?
Oh,
10 grand?
yeah. I mean, you could easily spend 10 grand. I would say, at least six, but 6 to 10, just kind of depending upon what it is. And then if you get into a diesel, wow. I mean, you can, in some cases, get the price of, of an entry level vehicle of a Maverick, into a diesel engine,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it's a simple, easy deal to come in, let us run your car through there. You pull in, we're going to check your alignment. We're going to go through all the fluid levels. We're going to take off all four wheels. We're going to rotate them for you. You're going to get quality oil, a multi-blend synthetic oil. You're going to get a good quality oil filter put on there. And I hear all these other places, using inexpensive filters and using third brand oil and all that kind of stuff too.
And sometimes refurbished oil, reused
Reused
oil.
oil.
Which is absolutely crazy, to be able to. I mean, you're going through the motions, you're doing the job. Why would you not put a quality product behind
Part
it
back in there.
You know?
Think of the oil as your blood running through your body.
Yeah.
And, you got to have good, clean oil. And remember, your oil cools your engine more than the coolant cools your engine. The coolant's really kind of cooling your oil, but the oil is what's doing everything to cool everything down on the inside of that engine and stuff too. And as you let that engine build up carbon or build up sludge or build up deposits, that slows that oil flow through the motor, slows down the cooling process, and you're just taking excess wear out of that engine so quickly, so fast from that part. All right, 316-462-3673. Let's get the phones ringing. We've got 3 more models of the F-150 Lightning. The Platinum is taken. And I did mention that all 4 models on the show earlier in the show, but again, Google's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. We can dig up there on Google and everything else too from that part. So 316-462-3673. But anything ailing your car, tires, brakes, batteries, whatever it might be, we're here to help you answer your questions and get going. Okay, Josh, we announced another thing this week. Right now in our used cars, I've kind of announced a lot of things this week, I guess.
Yeah.
Come in and buy a used car. And any used car you buy from us, you got envelopes. You can draw an envelope after you pick your car, anywhere from $500 to $5,000. And a lady yesterday won $4,000.
You're kidding.
No.
I heard a huge celebration over here. I was wondering.
That's what it was. She pulled an envelope and it was $4,000. She took $4,000 right off the price of her car.
That's crazy. Very good.
So that's going on for all the months. You need to check out that situation. Come in and pick out a used car, grab an envelope, and see what kind of discount on top of that you're going to get. Fun, exciting. It's going to be fun today, kicking that off too. So next thing is we actually put an ad out there too, talking to the racers about, Josh, we got our Ford Pass Rewards. So kind of go through and tell about Ford Pass Rewards. Tell everybody what that does, how that helps them, what that does. I mean, you buy a new car from us.
Yep. You're going to get, if you purchase a brand new vehicle, basically you get 2 years of maintenance on it through this Ford Pass app. You don't necessarily have to use it for that. If you wanted to use it for an accessory for your new vehicle or another vehicle, but basically it's points that are put on an app for you. And that app is tracked, through all the vehicles that you own. You're able to load the vehicles onto it, but anything you spend in parts and service, so you get something for a new purchase when you purchase a new vehicle, but then also anything you spend on the service department, but parts and service over there, you get a percentage of those points. It's 5% essentially of what you spend goes back on the app for you to use at a later date. And you can use those for, again, your next parts or service purchase. You can save them up for a vehicle if you choose to do that. But there's even a Ford Pass Rewards Visa card that you can qualify for. And when you go out and spend money in regards to fuels or restaurants or anything that you would use a normal credit card for, you're able to build up points back into that Ford Pass Rewards app as well. But essentially it's 5% back of what you spend in parts and service goes back on there. And again, you can use that for your next parts or service purchase or purchase a vehicle with or whatever you choose to do with it there. But it's a lot of fun when you have somebody that comes in and say, hey, you don't necessarily have to even take care of this today. You've got enough points built up on here that there's no charge for that service. And I guess there's nothing like that feeling to not be able to have to pay for something.
Yeah. So anyway, there's your 5%. And I'm sitting there with all the race parts we're selling, everything else like that, all the racing parts, the Hoosier tires, the fuel, the parts, the anything you buy for your race car doesn't qualify for Ford Pass. So we decided to go out and make a racer's rewards. It's 5% of everything you buy in the race shop. Every time you buy 5 gallons of gas or 10 gallons of gas or a fuel barrel, set of tires or tear-offs or helmet or fire suits, you get 5%. We've got a separate card for that. I wish it could be combined, but it can't. And you got a separate card and you'll get 5%. So you spend 100, you got $5 coming back at you. Bank it up, use it the next time, whatever it might be. Then we threw it one extra one. We went to Big Corner Creative too.
Okay.
Any race wrap you do, anything you do for your race car at Big Corner Creative, that's going to get 5% also. Get a helmet wrap from that part. And the best part about this is we took those points. You don't have to redeem them for race parts. You can redeem them at our main shop. You can redeem them at Quick Lane. You can actually redeem them at Big Corner Creative, where we want to use those points. So another huge savings and everything excited for. Got some callers, Josh?
Yeah, we got a caller on the line. Maybe they got the answer to the Lightning trim level question. Still have that out there. There's 4 different options for that, or excuse me, four different trim levels for that. And somebody had already guessed the platinum, so we're looking for the other three answers for that question. So, good morning, welcome to the Under Hood Show, Larry. You're live with Under the Hood. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, I've got a free oil change coupon here. I got probably about the middle of the summer, and you were doing a kind of a questionnaire there for, I think it was, if you could tell us one of the 3 racing oils we sell, you get a free detail. So I got my card in, and on the back it says detail. And I'm probably not going to be able to use that coupon, but I was wondering if I could transfer the value of this over to my Ford Pass account.
I don't know why we couldn't, or can we?
Yeah, so the contest was for a detail, and that's what we sent out there for. But yeah, I don't know. We could probably do something like that for you.
Is that a $200 deal? The detail?
Yeah. So the details are variable based upon the vehicle and stuff like that. But yeah, we can come up with an agreed upon amount and get that added.
Okay.
What we'll do, Larry, after the show, I'm sure we got your phone number. We'll have Josh call you after the show and get that worked out for you and get the right number and get everything taken care of for you on that part. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. That'll work for me. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, sir.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
All right. 316-462-3673. Let's get some phone rings. Need to find 3 more trim levels of the new 22 Ford Lightning F-150. So anyway, Josh.
We should have asked him if he had an answer for that.
Should have, shouldn't we? Larry, if you want to call back and tell us the number.
Tell us what one of those answers is.
Yeah. Anyway, Josh, the other thing is the inventory levels for new are still down very, very low, but we're selling them just as fast as they come in. We got so many orders in the order bank and stuff too. And this chip thing's still not over. We're still fighting that quite a bit. And I will tell you, I probably got anywhere from 50 to 70 cars right now, vehicles that are sitting out there waiting on chips that are built waiting. So it's kind of crazy, and to think we're probably at least 18 months out of this hole.
Everything surely has been moved to a 22 model at this point?
I've got about 721 still coming.
Yeah.
Still coming that haven't gotten here. And then the next thing we've got is with Tuscany. We'd ordered so many 21s that they didn't get them soon enough either. And so we're going to have a lot of 21 Tuscany trucks show up here in January and February. They're actually at Tuscany. They finally got there. I was just on the phone with James yesterday going through all the orders and what we've got there and stuff too. I got about 15 of those 21 setting up there that just got there.
And they've now got everything they need. They just need to do their part to it.
Yeah, they've got their materials, they've got their parts and everything else like that too. So now they just got to get through their production. Their production takes anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks to get one truck through their process of everything to.
And then in addition to that, I mean, once they get it done, then transportation becomes a little bit of an issue too. There, so for sure. So, but just kind of working through it all to do the best we can on that side of things. But definitely have picked up the game, I think, on the used car side of things and the inventory that we have there to be able to help customers and take care of them. And if you're looking for a used vehicle, for sure, you want to make sure you're getting what you pay for from that side of things.
Well, and that's, we can talk a little bit about that too. These used car values are crazy.
Yeah.
From that part, it blows me away what we're dealing with out there and what's happening there too. I've never seen it this crazy in all my life of what happening with the used cars and what's happening there too. You just got to understand there's values out there right now. There's all kinds of things happening there that it's crazy. And a lot of people say, "Why would I spend that right now?" Well, you don't have to. The only issue is if you have to have something, you're going to have to buy
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
From that part, you're just going to have to. You got to bite the bullet from that part. But again, we are. If you go on our webpage and you look at how we're pricing, it used to be, I would price a used car. Each car would get repriced about every 7 days. I look at the inventory every day. And now I'm looking at every car every day because I'm trying to be competitive with what's going on in the marketplace and give you the right value and everything else for your cars from that part. And it is a tricky world out there right now, knowing what is something worth, what's this worth, or whatever. And it's everybody's got a different opinion right now what something's worth and what's going from their part. But I'm going to tell you, I study this thing every day. Spend many hours every day going through these used car prices, knowing what the values are doing, watching what's happening there. I've got a great computer program I bought several years ago that helps me price these cars and helps me get through how to price them, what's on the marketplace, what everybody else is asking for the cars, what's sold, how long they sat on somebody's lot, how quick they're moving, all that kind of thing. That all goes in an equation that I've developed to help me price that used cars that needs to go down through the deal. But it is crazy right now. But what you got to remember, if you've got a used car, it's worth probably more than you've ever had too. So it's kind of a trade-off kind of a deal. You're picking up some equity in your trade, but you might pay a little bit more than what you think you should pay for a used car that's sitting on the lot today too. But it's kind of a washout kind of a deal from that part, because your car you're driving today is probably worth more money today than it ever has been ever.
And in some cases, depending upon how close you are and the rarity of the vehicle and stuff like that, I mean, I think you've seen things go for more than what they did new in that case on the used side of things for sure. And it's definitely weird on that. But then in addition to that is, I guess, kind of where I was going with that is, okay, now you've made the decision. Yeah, I got to bite the bullet and I've got to get something different. What are you getting?
Mm-hmm.
From that side of things. Yeah, okay, it might be priced fair in the market, but what's the condition of it?
There you go.
What they do to recondition it, or what's been spent on it to ask that money for it.
Well, and that's what I'll challenge anybody. I'll challenge anybody to come out here and take one of our used cars, compare it to somebody else's used car lot, and I'll stand on the tallest tire I can stand and pump my chest about what we do here.
Yeah.
And how when you buy a used car from us, it's been through that shop, it's been reconditioned, it's ready to go. It's not the tires are kind of okay, the brakes are they're okay, kind of. No, you're going to have good tires, you're going to have good brakes, the car's going to be safe, there's going to be plenty of life left in that car, and you won't have to spend a bunch of money on it. So I challenge anybody to come out here and compare our quality of our used cars to anybody else's used cars out there. And Josh, it's kind of a deal now too, as customers come in and they found one at another lot, but they want to buy it from us, and I'll call other dealers and try to buy and trade. Of course, other dealers are calling us too for their car. I had a guy call me yesterday, want to buy one of my Super Duties.
Yeah.
Just for an example, this guy, we had a car and he said, yeah, I'll take it. He had it priced at over market, which everybody does right now because everybody wants to price and negotiate and everything else too. But he said, well, it needs a computer screen. That's only $1,000. But he's got it on his lot with a broken screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Only thing that's going to happen to us, if that does happen to us, is because it got broke after it got through the shop, whatever. We're not going to put something on the lot out there that's got a broken screen or doesn't have good tires or doesn't have good brakes or got a serious oil leak or something like that. That's not going to happen with us. Now, if things happen, we make some mistakes. We're all human, we're going to make mistakes, but we do everything we can to make sure that quality used car is in good shape for you when you pick it up. It's like I tell everybody, I want to lay my head on my pillow tonight and know that I sold you a good quality used car.
Yeah.
And it's trustworthy for you and your family moving down the road. But I will challenge anybody to stand up against our quality of our used cars. Second to none.
In addition to that, we try to do as much as we can as far as backing them with the Blue Oval certification or the CPO certification from that side of things too. And that gives a buyer a little bit of insurance that, with a warranty behind it, that thing's going to be okay.
Yep. That is exactly correct.
So I think I've been involved in quite a few different situations where we've bought stuff for customers at other lots and then got it back here and it's like, wow,
oh yeah,
unbelievable. They were.
I bought cars like that, and brought the salespeople. I said, "Now look at this. This was on a guy's used car lot. Look what this looks like here. Not even detailed, not even cleaned up, nothing.
Yeah.
From that part, wore out tires, everything else from that part too, And so I challenge anybody to come check out our quality of our used cars versus everything else out there. So, okay.
Still looking for the other 3 trim levels on that Lightning F-150, but give us a call. 316-462-3673 is the number. If you know the answer to one of those, we'll get you the great package that we give away for each and every caller. And then also, just if you have any automotive questions, want to talk about anything automotive for your vehicle or new products, give us a call. 316-462-3673. Got a lot of things coming up. We're kind of going over a schedule here. The other week of upcoming events and things like that. Going to be a Chili Bowl next weekend.
We got to talk about too.
Crazy. Got that going on. And then we got the race open house. That's right around the corner. So that's going to be huge as well. So.
Yeah, so next week we'll be live from the Chili Bowl. It's what is this? Our 4th, 5th year? God, I can't think.
I'm going to say probably fourth, if not maybe fifth.
5th year we've been down to the Chili Bowl. So exciting times. Some people have won some tickets already through the Chili Bowl from Monday through Thursday. We had that contest out there too. A lot of exciting, people excited of winning. There's still some more tickets to give away. So jump out on our Facebook page. You'll see the contest there. All you got to do is like your favorite race car driver, like, comment, and share it, and you get into the contest, and you're going to get 2 tickets to the Chili Boy. Pick your day, Monday through Thursday. I think Thursday's already gone, I think, by now.
Yeah.
You're going to get 2 hoodies, and we're going to give you a $50 QT card to get gas to drive you there and back. How much more fun can that be?
Yeah, that's very cool. That's always a great show down there, man. It just amazes me how I don't want to say small because it's not really small, but how tight the track is, how fast the cars are, and it's just a lot of fun for sure. And then when you're sitting there and you kind of zone in on a driver and you're watching him go through the different races and advancing and stuff like that, we've watched several guys come from a long way back. From that side of things.
So it's a fun time down there, and those Chili Bowl, like you said, the tight track, everything else. But then being inside, I mean, you think about the noise. I just love that noise and listen to those cars go and everything else too. It's so much fun and everything else too. But then the amount of back in the pits and getting to see some famous people back there. I haven't went down through the driver list, but Kyle Larson's going to be there. Chris Bell's going to be there. I think Kyle Busch is there. A lot of guys you can just walk right up to and talk to them and everything else like that. It's really cool and fun and exciting. So make sure you dial up on that deal. Josh, I'm going to grab this phone call. I got to come in real quick. Keep things real quick.
Okay, will do. So we're still looking for the 3 remaining trim levels for that platinum pickup. We've got, for the Lightning pickup, platinum had already been chosen, but there's 3 trim levels left for that. So you can give us a call here at 316-462-3673. This number to jump on the air here with us and get those questions answered and win the great package there. We also talked about, we had a trivia question earlier, and Quick Lane was the answer to that. So we were talking about the speed of service, or how quick you get your vehicle serviced. That it does take time with these newer vehicles to make that happen. So had a phone call there and had to get that deal answered.
Yes, I did. I saw that call coming in, and we've been playing phone tag, and I just had to jump out there and grab that call. Sorry about that.
No,
but,
not a problem at all.
Quick, easy phone call there, but we had to have a little communication there, and from that part. So,
the other thing I wanted to talk about was this time of year and tires. We've had the inclement weather here a couple times, one through the New Year's break, and then here just again the other day. But man, now's the time of year for sure. If you've got questionable or marginable tread on your tires, you really need to get that addressed or taken care of. Especially when you get into inclement weather like we have had a lot of vehicles, show up to this last week with battery issues, or even on the diesel side of things with gelled up vehicles from how cold it's been. I don't today I think it's supposed to be back into the 50s, but this time of the year, that's definitely something to think about is tread on the vehicle, wiper blades, and what the condition of the wiper blades are from that side of things. Just be proactive and think about those things when you're driving in these inclement conditions for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, the tires are so easy. Just like to me, Josh, when I pulled in the service drive, what am I doing? Got a tire light on.
Yeah.
But I knew the tires were okay, but it's good to know about those tire pressures, what's happening there.
Well, and so we can even talk about tire pressures just a little bit is, not only the condition of the tread, but what is the pressures like from that side of it. And so you want to make sure that, you have adequate tread, but then two, that it's not dry rotted or anything from that side, but then also pressures. A lot of these newer vehicles have tire pressure monitoring systems, but if you don't have one of those, what's the
You can't walk
air
up.
pressures?
You can't walk up to a tire today and tell it's low or not. Just like that one today, I couldn't tell they were low for that part. But it's good to know that where the tire pressure's at. But the other thing I like to do too is, so let's say the tire light comes on, you can monitor and see if it just got just a little bit low and turn the light on so it's just a little bit low, or is it actually leaking?
We've got a caller on the line here. Well, let's go to the phones. Let's talk to James. James, you're on live with Under the Hood. Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's Furman.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, calling to give an answer to your question.
Which one?
Lariat, for the Lightning.
It is a Lariat.
There you go.
All
Very
right.
good.
Very good. We got 2 to go. So far, we've given up the Lariat and we've given up Platinum. So we got 2 more models to go on the F-150 Lightning for a price package valued over $130. James, you got it right. James, now you got to be truthful here for a minute, okay? Did you know that, or did you have to Google it up and see what it was?
I had to Google it.
That's all right. That's what it's for there, though, right? Yep. So, very exciting time for these 100% electric vehicles, and excited to see once these get a Lightning here in the showroom and stuff's going to be a lot of fun and everything else too. So it's the way the future is going towards electric. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. So
Looks like a sweet little truck too.
it is. It's really cool. Very cool. So anyway, James, congratulations and thanks for that. And everybody, we got 2 more models to go. Lariat and Platinum are taken. Who can get the other 2 models of the F-150 Lightning? James, thanks very much. Have a great day, buddy.
Thank you.
James, is still there?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you going to make it to the Chili Bowl?
I am not sure yet.
Not sure yet. Jury's still
I'm
out
not
on
sure
that. Yeah, there you go.
Yet.
Well,
Yeah.
good deal. Well, have you went on and put your favorite driver in?
Yep. I put it on the Facebook page post, and I
All
went
right.
with Don Renfro, a legend out of 81 Speedway. So.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, exactly. So, well, good luck. We still got a few more to go. I think we've given away 10 pairs so far. So we got a few more to go. Okay.
All righty.
Very good. Have a good day, James.
You too.
Bye.
All right. 316-462-3673. Anything ailing your car, tires, brakes, batteries, or it might be, or 2 more models left of the F-150 Lightning to go up. So, and might have to Google it up or go to Ford.com. Everything's up there on the page and everything where you can actually build an F-150 Lightning and stuff too. But if you would like to order a Lightning, you're probably a good year out because we're already oversold, and they're saying we're probably halfway sold through the 23 model year with all the reservations they've taken so far.
So let me ask you this, unless it gives the answer away. You said you've already placed an order the other day for one. What trim level was that? Was it one that was already spoken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's already. Yeah. The first one we ordered is a Platinum.
Okay.
So the Lariat, and there's 2 more models, and really well, let's keep going here. I almost gave something away.
Okay. That better not. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see who can get the last 2 models. Google it up, whatever you need to do to get that answer. 316-462-3673. Anyway, Josh, we talked about the 5% on the awards. Ford Pass. We talked about the 5% for the racers. Just come on in or call us, whatever. We can do it over the phone. Keep your card. And then each time you buy something, we'll plug that card back in the credit card machine. It knows it's reward card, and it'll bank it up on there for you and everything else too. So excited to give the racers that 5% like we're giving everybody else from that part. So make sure you come in and get your reward card set up. I know everybody's working hard in their shops right now, getting the cars ready to go. I know there's a good group of people that are ready in Vado, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, getting ready to race tonight. So I might want to dial in on Flow Racing, and I wish my buddies at Racing Dirt were filming that or whatever, but they're not. So Trenton, you're getting pretty close to getting going live with your stuff too and everything else too. So can't thank enough of the partnership there with Racing Dirt from that part too. So
we'll be having the race open house. That'll be coming up the first part of next month, or
February 19th.
Middle of next month for sure.
Got some other exciting announcements on that too. We're going to have some really special guests here at the open house.
Very good.
Going to have some great vendors here to talk to you about your racing stuff and racing products and everything else too. So I'll be excited to have you guys here to talk about anything there from that part. So February 19th, 11 to 1, Jordan Whitehead will be here cooking up hamburgers and hot dogs for everybody. At least we'll have lots of cooks and goodies and everything else too there. We'll have lots of prizes given away. You don't want to miss it. It's always a great fun time. We'll have the, what do they call it? Daytona 250, I guess. Xfinity race. We'll have that up on the big screen playing.
Xfinity up there. Yep.
And stuff too. And there is going to be a very special guest coming in. Will be here. I don't want to miss that too. So stay tuned. Our Facebook page, stay tuned to this radio show and everything else. You can see who's going to be coming up in February 19th at our race open house. And then excited to get back racing myself, Josh. But again, tonight, Flow Racing's got the guys out at Beta, Las Cruces, New Mexico racing. And it's like a 2-week race out there. So,
really?
Yeah. So fun and exciting times with that too. Racing's kicked into gear. Wish it was kicked back in gear here in Kansas, but a little chilly around here.
A little chilly right now, but it won't be long, and we'll be back in action up here, sure.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Sorry, I got my text coming at me and everything else.
Got a lot of things firing at you. Well, we still got the 2 trim levels for that F-150 Lightning still available. We got Lariat and Platinum's been spoken for, so let's get those answered up. Well, I don't know. Suppose we could throw another trivia question out there too, if we needed to. So, how about let's talk about how about a sponsor? How about if you can name a sponsor of the show here?
Okay,
we'll throw the package out.
Okay, let's throw that one.
We don't give a lot of love to those guys as much, and so we need to.
There's 3 sponsors of our show, so let's get those 3 out there. And I was going to throw another one out. Why don't we say, let's throw out? There's 3 trim levels of the Maverick.
Oh,
give us one of the trim levels of the new Maverick.
Okay,
how about that?
Yeah, we could do that too.
Okay, and
it's a lot of different options here, a lot of different questions.
I got another one. Has anybody answered our? Oh, yeah, Jeffrey got that, the quick lane.
Yeah.
How about another one? What's the hours of our quick lane?
Okay. Yeah.
How about that one?
That's
so then you know when we're open. How about that? Name those. We got all kinds of trim levels of a Maverick, hours of our quick lane, and what was your other one?
So the other one was
one of our sponsors.
Yeah, one of the sponsors.
Got a bunch of trivia questions out there to jump on there. Someone, you got at least one of those questions. Google's be your friend here again.
To make that happen.
But there's 3 trim levels of the new Maverick. There's 4 trim levels of the Lightning. 2 have been spoken for, the Lariat and the Platinum. There's 2 more to go there. What's the hours of our quick lane? And name one of the 3 sponsors of this radio show.
So not to put you on the spot or anything, but in that Platinum trim level of that Lightning, as far as options or configuration difference between a F-150 Platinum and that Lightning Platinum, anything odd or weird or different about it?
No, the only thing about it, I'll tell you, is when you load the Platinum, you pick your color, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
There's no really options.
Yeah,
no options.
A lot of them there.
I haven't really, and I need to study it more and get into it. But I've been it's kind of we got all the reservations out there. Then we had to do the timestamps. Then we had to do this and everything, and then we got to. They call it. They're going to do it in waves, is what they're calling it. So we got our first order. So I got him here. I couldn't figure out how to get it pushed into the order bank, everything else like that. So we built it online with him. And then I figured out he had to do another thing on his app. So I'm learning everything to get this process nailed down a little bit from that part. So I haven't had a time to sit down and go study each one of the trim levels and see where it's at. And God, I about blew it again. But like the Lariat and Platinum versions, you can do a standard battery or an extended battery. So I've got to kind of study that up a little bit, see what the cost difference is there too. And there's a question out there too, is I'm thinking that when you get the extended battery, that Ford includes a 220-volt charger in the package with it. But I'm not sure about that 100%, but I think I'm right on that. But I got to get some more studying going on this truck and knowing more about it as I build these orders and everything.
Yeah, those batteries, that Mach-E, we've had it. It's been out for quite a little while, and I've sent some guys off to training for that, or just, the hybrids, or fully electric vehicles in general. Because, we're right around the corner, I think, from a Transit as well. And
let's talk about that for a minute. There is, on the Transit side, when they first come out new, they offered us one early courtesy transportation vehicle. And of course I took it, and I don't know what we'll use it for, because it's kind of hard to give it somebody out an electric car, but I think maybe we can demo it, do that kind of things with it.
Sure.
Ford called me on Wednesday and said, hey, with your volume and everything else like that, we're going to give you 5 electric transits. Do you want them? I said, yes, I do.
Yeah.
So we got 5 of those coming. And what I did there is I ordered the most popular transit, which is our 3/4 ton medium roof, medium length vans. And that's what I ordered in for them. Of course, they're white. Imagine that, right? From that part. So got 5 of those coming. Not sure exactly when they're going to be here. I do know that first demo is probably in production, I think, but I'm not sure 100%. I have to follow that up and see where we're at with that part too. So it's going to be fun, exciting. There's a lot of new products coming from their part. You see a lot of things on the internet about new products and things like that too. Josh, I seen a spy shot today too of a car that was overseas that's now here in the States from Ford, and it looks like a revamped Fusion. I don't know if they're bringing a sedan back to our lineup or not. It's hard to say, but they did show pictures. And you can see it sitting right there at Dearborn of a sedan.
Yeah.
And of course, they called it the 2024 Fusion, but it's called something else over inside. I can't remember what I saw there or whatever. So there's all kinds of things you can, whether Ford's doing that or not, who knows? Whether they just had it over here for some other testing or whatever. I do know that Ford has done a big change of taking, instead of having like the United States engineers and the Germany engineers and all that kind of stuff, and they've combined all that engineering in together. And that's how we're getting so much tech in our cars and stuff today too, with having all these different engineers and stuff developing our cars and trucks and SUVs and everything else too. So,
yeah, and I don't know the model lines on the fully electric vehicles. I mean, obviously the Mach-E, and then the Lightning truck, and then the Transit, and I think it's not going to be much longer. There's an Explorer that's behind that, and so yeah, it's going to be a thing for sure. And the batteries on these things is literally the whole underside of the car. On them, and it's the amount of training or amount of hours that the techs from the tech side of things to be able to do this. It's definitely going to change the parts and service side of the business, but also, I mean, they have brakes, they have tires, they have, there's filters that are going to need to be replaced from that side. There's coolant in it. Like there's still a need for that, and it's, I think, going to be just as demanding as it is now.
I mean, you're missing oil changes, is what you're going to be missing from that part. But it's like updates and over-the-air updates and all that kind of stuff. There's still going to be more of that, and these technicians are going to be working more on their laptops than they ever have with these cars and stuff too. From that part, crazy where we're headed. Exciting times, fun times, everything else like that too. I just can't wait to get a Lightning here and everything else too, and get some units back on the ground. But we are a ways away from having any kind of a new car inventory for you to pick from or whatever. And I'm ordering anywhere from 3 to 5 cars a day for people and stuff like that. And I think everybody kind of gets it. It's I got a few people that get a little excited they haven't got their vehicles yet. It's not that I don't want to have it for you. It's just the way production is and everything else too. And Ford's fighting the deal. It's like spraying bedliners. I can't really get him to spraying bedliners. They can't get the material to boo those. So we've went out on a lot of trucks and taken some products off of the vehicles to get them built sooner, which is fun. It's not really fun, but at least it gets the vehicle moving and gets it here quicker. From that part. So it's going to be fun, exciting, and challenging the next few. I'm going to say it's 2 years. We've got 2 years before we'll be really kind of where we need to be from that point. So anyway, Josh, it's about wrapping up time again. Time flies.
I think it's time to maybe give away some the Lightning question.
Yeah, no one's calling in, so let's go ahead. Let's rattle off everything so everybody kind of knows where they're at. What is the hours of our quick lane?
So quick lane hours are going to be 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday we're open from 8 to 5 over there for those guys, and we're closed on Sundays. So
closed Sundays. Okay, Josh, do you know the 3 trim levels of the Maverick?
So you
I'm putting you on the spot.
You are putting me on the spot.
It's very simple.
Yeah,
3 simple ones. Just think of that for a minute.
So, you've got the hybrid version of it, which isn't a trim level.
It's not a trim level. Yeah, that's not a trim level.
You've got so there's XLT.
Yep, that's one.
Is one of them, and then you have the Lariat.
Yep,
version
that's one
of it.
There's one more,
and then the XL level.
There you go. XL, XLT, and Lariat are the 3 trim levels of the Maverick.
And then I was trying to remember on the hybrid version, because you can only get it on 2 of the options, right? Or 2 of the trim levels.
You can do all 3 trim levels, but it's only front wheel drive, not all wheel drive. Yeah. And there's a 4K option tow package that you can only get with the 2-liter motor, not the hybrid.
Yep.
And can you order a 2-liter? Can you order a 2.5-liter hybrid today?
No.
Cannot. It is sold
Yeah,
out for
it's
the
sold out
22
for
model year.
22.
Cannot. We're guessing somewhere around the September, October range when the 23 model year order bank will open, and then we'll be able to start ordering some more hybrids from that part. We've got a lot of hybrids in there. Over 60% of our Mavericks are hybrids.
Yeah, that's everybody's wanting that 40 miles per gallon. And so I will say too, and I think you can probably speak to this, just the people uh, that are ordering that truck or that are coming in to place those orders, it's a very diverse crowd, you know, as
Yes.
far as the age is all over the board. It's just it's a lot of different people for sure. But to be able to get into a pickup for that level of entry level of price is phenomenal. And just riding and driving in the truck it's amazing from that side of it.
It is. Remember, we went down to Dallas and drove them and everything else too. So, but it's ride diverse from teenagers all the way to all the way up, and when talking to the customers that are coming ordering the different things they're going to do with them, it's all over the board. This is just a well-rounded utility vehicle for different people to do lots of different things with. There's so many things to put in the bed to make options for their bed covers and everything else too from that part. So,
and then on the three sponsors of the show, we've got Big Corner Creative is on there as one of them. And so any type of marketing or advertisement that you need, or race car wraps or vehicle wraps from that side, Big Corner Creative are those guys down there. You got BG Products, all the great preventative maintenance items that right inside here at Mel Hambelton Ford that we offer for BG Products. And then Go to Rent is the third one. So, which is right inside here at Mel Hambelton Ford.
Any of your rental needs, Stan used to have a lot more vehicles over there, but this inventory level's kind of crunched him a little bit too. So if you're thinking about a rental car, make sure you get plenty of advance notice to let Stan help you with that and get you set up with the rental car that you might need from that part. So last two trim levels of the Lightning.
Oh, yeah. So XL.
Nope.
It's
called, the base model is called Pro.
Lightning Pro.
That's what it's called. Pro. So it's the Pro. XLT is the sex.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, XLT.
And then Lariat and Platinum, of course, is your four trim levels of the new Ford Lightning. So if you want to check it out, go out on Ford.com and pull that up and kind of build your Lightning, whatever. But if you didn't get a reservation in, I'm sorry, but you're probably going to be a year and a half out before you can even get in line for a new Lightning. They say they're going to get the production up the first year to 200,000. First off, it was going to be 80, and then it went to 120, then it went to 160. Now I've heard numbers of 200,000 for the first year. I hope they can get enough batteries to do it, Josh.
Do you where were the manufacturer of that? Like what assembly plant was that? That was in Dearborn, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
You know, that's a good question. That might be another tricky question.
I'm pretty sure it's in Dearborn, but I'm gonna look at that and see. But
yeah, it might. I think it is. I think it's in the same plant as the regular F-150. But I don't know. I'm thinking they built a whole new plant and stuff for this truck. I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good question. We have to Google up that stuff and get on Ford.com or something to figure that out where that truck's being built. So I'm not sure. From that part, okay, Josh, any last comments, questions, anything we need to cover before we roll out of here? Tune in next weekend at the Chili Bowl.
Yep.
Be a lot of fun down there and exciting stuff too at the Chili Bowl. So everybody have a great Saturday. Good talking to everybody. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for everybody watching and listening. Everybody have a great Saturday. And we'll talk to you next Saturday down at Tulsa at the Chili Bowl.